OBS Ninja 2. Welcome to the finale of Unmuting OBS Ninja D. Oopsie! Hi, everyone. Oh, I'm going to redo the incentives because Google just donated $500!
Let's go.
Everybody, don't look at the incentives. They're not real. Thank you so much for that amazing $500 donation. Can we read that out?
Yes. Well, there was nothing to read. There was a $500 donation from Google. Thank you.
Thank you, Google.
That's what we like to hear. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm MC. I'm Executive Director of Kinstone and the Zeldathon events, which includes side quests, Piece of Heart, and something that we didn't get to do. Hi. Who else do we have here? Let's go in order. Over here. Wait. Over here is
Liz. I'm Lizardo. Hi. I'm Assistant Director Lizardo. Where?
And then below me.
Am I below you?
Yeah.
I am Campy. I am also an Assistant Director of Kinstone and Zeldathon and other projects.
And also...
Hi, I'm Clinket, and I am also an assistant director of Kinstone Zeldathon Project, and I'm going to make a burger.
I thought you were going to drink that. You opened it, I was like, she's going to chug it, and I'm so excited.
I mean, I'm a little thirsty myself. Lens cleaner, perhaps. Anyways, welcome to the first segment. So your donations are being accepted right now. We have 3 very exciting goals during our final segment, which I believe we should cut off our donation war for any emote. Chat, you guys, obviously we have veto rights, and the directors here know what to veto. There are some specific things we should veto, and chat should probably know what it is too. But you can donate and say, this is what we want as an incentive or as an emote, and Liz is going to keep track of it. So thank you, Liz. We're going to do a cutoff on that at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, which is whenever the clock at the bottom says 30 minutes. Oop, beep, oops.
Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep.
And, oh yeah, we have 2 other incentives. We have, first, at $76,000, we're going to add a Rio emote to the channel after the event. And at $77,500, we're going to add a Alfredo emote to the channel after the event, because we haven't drawn them yet. So yeah, here we are.
Great incentives.
Campy, give us a question. What are we doing here?
So this is kind of just the slowdown at the end of the marathon. We're just going to talk as directors about how the event went. So let's see what everyone's favorite event this event, their segment, yes, favorite segment.
That's a tough one. I'm wondering Star Fox Adventures, but honestly, I think Cooking Simulator might have been my favorite. That was like so random and stupid.
My gosh.
It's a segment that wasn't on the schedule, and it still isn't. It never was supposed to happen. That was a very good segment. I had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, I was like, there was, who was it? I forget who was in like, hey, I can't get a hold of Tabatai Cooking and Monostash, and then I kind of went back to, I was supposed to do commentary for it, and I like went back and was like reading, and I was like, oh my gosh. Now that I'm reading in context, I'm realizing that I think they think this segment is tomorrow. And so I'm like, at MC, Cooking Simulator, question mark?
And I was like, I'm downloading it. Steve's downloading already. Thank you. Good idea. What about you, Liz? Any favorite segments?
I had a lot of fun doing Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Penny playing To the Moon. I think Penny and Iris and Scott, I was just laughing and wheezing the whole time. It was amazing. Yeah. I loved watching that.
There was a lot of segments where I was like really laughing, like both the ones I was participating in and ones I was watching. I was really happy about that. What about you, Campy?
So there's a lot of them. I think my favorite thing that spawned out of this was just Luke's memes. Luke is low-key the funniest member on our team. Like, he is so ridiculously hilarious, and this segment was great, but just everything that man does is just hilarious to me. So I looking forward. I'm really excited for what he has to do, like when live events come back, because his segment was great.
I talked to him during I was in tech chat with him one time, and I was like, "Man, your bumper was really good." And he was like, "I don't know, man. I got this camera, and I have to use it." And I'm like, "That's your explanation of why you made like a masterpiece of like bumpers?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a new camera, so I should use it." And it was so I like that explanation.
Yeah, no, that was great. I guess one thing that we've been doing, we've been trying to do a lot more, is being more involved with different communities and bringing different people in. How are we loving the guests that we're bringing in now, like through all of our events? We haven't done mainly a live event yet since we've been inside and online only. How is everyone feeling about all the guest segments that we've had?
Chat, what do you think? What do you think? What guests were? I see chat already saying Bobby was great. Yeah, no, obviously Bobby is a great is a great example of a guest that we bring in and we just know he's like, you just tell us what you want to play. How much time do you want? and it'll work out. And he got to play an amazing game in Jack and Daxter. What do y'all think?
I mean, I feel like almost like a parent to the guests because I recruited most of them, so I can't pick a favorite. But...
No, I can't choose a favorite either.
I'm not choose a favorite.
I'm not saying to choose a favorite. Just like thoughts on our current guests that we have, and the way that we're adding guests. Like, you loving it since you've really spearheaded this.
I have loved. I think we have been able to find some people that like we just never. Honestly, probably 90% of the guests we never would have met or like worked with if it hadn't been for us reaching out and just kind of giving them a chance to get to know us, including them. And honestly, the guest segments, I think we've gotten better and better at finding guests every side quest. Like we just keep, honestly, with scheduling, it was a disaster because we wanted all of the submissions to be included, and like it's just there's so much talent out there, and being able to showcase it and learn from them. Also, we've learned from a lot of our guests, and I hope we can work with them again in the future.
Yeah, 100%. Liz, you feel the same? Do you have any additions you want to add?
No, that sums it up.
Cool.
Good. We actually got a few donations, Pinka. What do we have in there other than meat? You looked at the meat instead of the donations.
Broken donated $16.40 and says, "That does it for my budget this marathon. Thank you all for another amazing run." Well, thank you, Broken.
Thank you. Everybody, please keep your donations coming in. We want whatever you vote for right now is we don't have any emote donations yet, right?
No, none.
So right now you can decide what an emote is on the Zeldathon channel.
For $1.
Yeah, for $1. you'll be in the lead. I think this side quest, obviously it's not an official announcement. More than likely going to be our last one for a dang while because it looks like we're going to get to reunite this winter, and I'm really excited for that. But this entire journey of side quests has been really crazy to me because the first one was just kind of like, it was called side quest and we had to delay it once, and it came together, and then we like figured out Take to the Sea had like a theme, and we introduced Finn, and things started to feel a little bit more cohesive. I feel like a fantastic journey. The entire event felt really cohesive, even though we played so many different games because of that like theme.
Hey MC.
Yeah.
Flying donated $3 and asked if you can lower foobar a bit.
Yeah, I can. Got it.
And then, go on.
Oh, just to start us off, Stone Money donated $1.01 for lime.
Lime?
Oh, okay. Lime. I'm gonna rate lime on the board too, even though the official tracker is Liz.
Yeah, the side quest series has been a really kind of important for us as a team, and kind of find our footing on like what we want to do going forward. Because Klinka was brought in as a director right at the start of the year, and hit the ground running on when we had to figure out side quests. So we've been doing a lot of internal stuff with the team and learning more how to function cohesively instead of like MC making all the like telling everyone to do everything, and it kind of branches out from there. Now we have teams and we have staff and everything like that. What's everyone's thoughts on the Zeldathon staff, volunteers, everything that's changed from the start of 2020 to now?
I'm gonna let Clint read the donation, and then I have an answer.
Cool.
I have a bunch of donations.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
So how cursed are we allowed to go with these emotes?
I don't know. Well, this is an official director meeting. Read it out loud, and we can determine if it's
We can veto
live.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jackson donated $5.11. I'm sorry. The new emote should be Nakey Knuckles.
Nakey Knuckles? Nakey Knuckles.
Well, that could just be Knuckles. We could just have it be Knuckles.
I mean, Knuckles is technically just naked all the time. He's got shoes on and gloves. I mean, Knuckles is fine. I'm cool with this. Nakey Knuckles, but he's just Knuckles.
And then Limefin donated $100 to keep the temporary Limefin emote.
Okay.
Oh Whoa donated $50 for Finn's feet.
We already have that emote. That's the new one. The swimming. I think we should veto that. Wait, that was $50.
Yes.
Who donated that?
Oh Whoa.
Oh, well, donate again. Try again. We already have that emote.
Dang.
Jant donated $31.10, saying, "I want an emote of Finn jamming out to two tunes in a pair of headphones." We actually had a sketch of that one.
Yeah, we already have a jam, but I'll do headphones. How about headphones?
Yeah, we sketched headphones, but we went with microphone.
Maybe we can remix that.
Mars sketched headphones.
Maybe we can remix that into a headphone warning emote of just like Finn going ah. That'd be needed on the channel.
And then the last one I have is Lady Hoshino donated $40 and says, "Thanks to the fantastic Zeldathon team for putting together another fun side quest. Here's to hoping that all of you will be able to safely gather in person this winter. Stay safe and see you next time."
Excellent.
Excellent.
So, getting back to the question of how do we feel about how we've been kind of like working on our team and trying to get everybody to kind of cohesively operate, I'm happy with it because that means I've been doing less. I've been having less nights staying up to 6 a.m. like poring over Adobe Premiere and Photoshop and 1,000 Google documents, and that we have more people having their hands in the kitchen, which usually is not what you're supposed to do, but it works out in this case because we're just making something really cool. I'm really glad we've had so many people working hard and so many people just like stepping up and doing stuff sometimes even when we don't need it. Mm-hmm. like in a good way. Like where it's like nobody ever thought of that before, and they're like, "Can I do this?" And we're like, yes, sure, that sounds great, thank you. So I've been happy with that. I think like the team is feeling more empowered to just do stuff, which again I feel like has been a very positive change for us.
Yeah, Liz, do you have anything to add since you've been around the longest as well with MC? What are your thoughts on all the changes that have happened organizationally with us?
Delegating and letting team members take on more has, especially for these online events, has been a really good learning process for everybody, and it's been nice being able to delegate some stuff.
The one thing I learned about this is how, like, I've always known how talented our team was, but we really get to see a lot of that shine through the side quest events and giving people like the power to do things and take control of things. Like Catherine, for example. Catherine is social media lead and has done a fantastic job, and we get to see what
her official title is social media queen.
But those are the instances we get to see a lot of passion come out from the team members. They get to do a lot more and they're really enjoying it and just putting themselves more into it. So that's a big thing I get to see, or I've seen, is a lot more love and everything is going into the events.
Yeah.
And Clink is a big spearhead for this whole thing as well, of like making sure we're organized correctly. How do you feel that's going so far, Clink?
First, I just want to say to chat, I'm not cooking meat. I'm cooking a Beyond Burger. So don't judge my meat cooking skills. It's not meat. But back to the topic. I think we're making a lot of progress. Honestly, I think we still have a bit to go. We're still settling in. We still have some roles to fill. So I don't. It's going to be a continuing process as we learn and adjust. And like I said, we haven't even had a live marathon with all these new roles yet. So that's going to be an adjusting process as well. Mm-hmm. But the ability to like not have to rely on just MC, like I think a huge difference this marathon was Luke taking over broadcast team, running all the tech tests, and like, you know, if there were problems, like we really, I don't think we had to call MC that much unless he was like the one person who was there but it wasn't like if I was tagging MC, it wasn't because I had to tag MC. It was because like because there's like a small group that are like really good at audio or whatever, and he might have been the only one online at the time, so I was like tagging him. Mm-hmm. But so like I don't know, that was a huge difference. And I think wellness team got started this marathon, which was really cool, and that one will hopefully build more into the next marathon.
I'd like to send appreciation for the appreciation.
Yeah. That helped me a lot with not having to run all of that. Nudge, especially, big thanks to Nudge for coming in and starting our recruitment and onboarding process. We're going to keep refining that going forward, but she did a lot of work. And she's a brand new attendee too. So despite like just coming in and being a brand new attendee, she took charge of a team and hit the ground running. So
yeah. I think that we have so many talented people in our team, and you know, obviously we all do so much work. Like Liz being like the shipping captain does something that a lot of people don't really get to see as part of our events. Like Liz's house is going to be an Amazon warehouse in a couple weeks when we pull prizes. There's going to be box array, there's going to be envelopes, and it's all to get you your stuff. And she's going to be managing, you know, what? How many giveaways do we have total, Liz?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. We have a lot of giveaways, and these have to all get out across the world. And like that's something that people don't get to see. And like we all do these different things. You know, obviously Campy was doing a lot of stuff with the managing of the director Leaf relationship and talking with them this event and making sure we had that all taken care of. And there's all these like little projects that people at home don't really get to see that are like part of it beyond just the people on screen playing games and talking or doing their thing. And you know, there's people like Dark who make the graphics and all that. And just, I mean, I could go on forever, but one thing I think is really exciting is that we have just so many people working hard on stuff like that people don't even see that make a huge difference. So I'm sending my appreciation out to everybody who's done stuff that might not be as visible as, you know, someone who raises, you know, $1,000 during a segment. Oh boy, what flavor? Because it's all part of it.
Yeah, it's much appreciation to everyone. There's too many people I would like to thank. I really like to thank the design team for getting Finn and everyone looking amazing this marathon. I love all of their shirts that we have up for sale, the pin, everything that went into this marathon really just turned out amazing. Like it's just turned out great. So thank you to everyone who really worked hard on just how the marathon looks and feels when someone comes in and sees us for the first time, because that's really important, is the first impressions. And these first impressions that when I was watching the marathon, it just felt really cozy. It felt very warm and welcoming. So big shout outs to the design team. I know Eric did a lot of work as well. So big shout outs to Eric as well.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I kind of actually, can we catch up on donations once you're done flipping that Beyond Burger?
We sure can.
And everybody, please get your donations in. We want to hit 76,000 and maybe 77.5 to get that Rio and Alfredo emotes unlocked. And you can choose what the third emote is with your donations, which I think it's going to read now.
Shining Silver donated $5. It's got to get at least one donation in before the end. Much Love and great job, everyone. Looking forward to the next event, no matter where or no matter what it ends up being. Trithis donated 2010 and says, okay, this should put me at right around $100 over my original budget. I didn't catch most of the segment, but what I did catch was fun as always. I missed who it was, but someone in chat suggested an Oh Whoa Finn emote with the classic finger push together, and I'd like to nominate that with this for the emote.
Connor walks around our apartment just doing this, and I'm like, what do you want? What do you want?
I've done my best drawing.
Merx Bob donated $10 and says, put this toward a deep dish pizza emote. Also, question for the directors. With the move back to an in-person event, do you plan on either inviting guests to join said event in person or online? Yes,
perhaps both.
Yeah,
perhaps both. I'm sorry, Clingy. Did you want to answer that? You were talking. I got excited.
Oh, I was gonna say like we can't commit to anything at this moment, but I think that's something we want to continue to implement.
Yeah,
especially this winter. One thing that and again, this is non-official announcement. I really looked at the wrong camera. I'm looking at. Hi. We don't know what winter's going to be, and like our international friends, if they're going to be able to join us yet. We don't know what the status of that will be, and so there's very good possibility we might do something like have a morning or evening segment that's like remote, and like have that also be like strategically placed behind something like the jam train or something when we usually need to do a lot of setup for a bigger segment in person. So that way we can just fully be like, all right, we can all talk, we can communicate, let's get set up for the next thing. But again, there's lots of great ideas. So there's lots of great ideas to get guests involved. But I want guests in person. I'm telling you, I want Lewis in person doing some crazy stuff to Zelda. I really want to see that.
Yeah, 100%. I think for especially the next marathon, we're gonna most likely be doing the double, like online and people in person, just in case of like what the state of the world is looking like. But I do like. I know some people can't travel, and there's a lot of talented broadcasters and content creators that aren't able to travel, but they would do an amazing job by giving them a time segment. So I really want to do that as well, is just give those people their space to shine with our event, that they fit really well with us. So
yep, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and it's about equity too, right? So when you put like a barrier of like money on allowing someone to participate, you're continuing the cycle of preventing equity, which is a lot of what this entire marathon is pushing to help fight against. So
absolutely. Speaking of which, just everybody at home, I really hope you all know how much your donations are doing. The Direct Release Fund for Health Equity is not something old. It is not something like ancient. This is new. This is a new fund that is being put in place to address a very old problem of health equity. And I'm so excited that, obviously as both a direct relief contractor and mega fan, that this has become a thing. And like when we heard about it, it was like one of those things where we had a moment like, can we fundraise for that for Zeldathon? That sounds side quest. That sounds really good. And yeah, I'm so glad. So thank you everybody at home for donating. Your donations are making a huge difference.
Yeah. So Direct Relief has a lot of programs. Normally when people do fundraisers, it goes to general, and Direct Relief gets to choose where the money goes. But you can actually reach out to Direct Relief and do a fundraiser for any program. And this is one of the ones that MC and I really just stopped, and we really listened to the importance of it. And we really just fell in love with it. And we wanted to do more because it was very important, because they're not just focusing on medicine, but mental health and making sure clinics are equipped correctly to handle like volumes of people and things like that. So it's just very, very important to get it out there, just to talk about this program that's is brand new from last year. So thank you to everyone who, especially on the team, who became experts on talking about this. Thank you.
And thanks to the Direct Relief employees, thanks to Martha and Heather for jumping on calls with our team and talking about the charity to us, because that helps everybody who's on air talk better about it. Is that some Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread.
You know, I don't have a lot of choices for buns.
Unfortunate.
Oh, and I had one more donation. Demon Fire donated $31.41 and says, I think it would be nice to have a bless emote of some variety.
Oh boy.
Bless.
That's supposed to be party, but alright.
I mean, technically it does exist on tier 3.
Oh, does Bless exist on tier 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Man, everybody's just getting emotes we already have. Well, there you go. Question. What's currently in the lead, Liz? That's what I was going to ask.
Currently in the lead, we have Finlime.
Finlime?
Yeah, been keeping Finlime.
And what amount is that at?
100.
$100 even. All right, so if you want to beat that, that's the number to beat. And again, folks, we want to get those Rio and Alfredo emotes unlocked. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to get them eventually, but if you want them like ASAP, now's the time to do so. In fact, I noticed that Six Alone is already drawing.
Let's actually talk about Finn. What is everyone? Does everyone love having a mascot for Zeldathon, for the Kinstone team, for all of our projects? What's everyone's thoughts on Finn? Chat, do you all love Finn?
Fins are good.
He came out of like nowhere in terms of like well, let's have a mascot, and I was like, okay. And as it started developing, Finn became real. I fell in love with him, and being able to add on Rio and Alfredo as like his supporting cast of like, you know, it's amazing. And like I particularly fell in love with Alfredo this event, but that's me. Especially his name. His name came out of nowhere. Like we were just going through a list of baby names, and like someone said Alfredo. I think it may have been Dark. I don't remember. But we're like, that's funny. Oh, that'd be really good. And then we had a moment of, but seriously though.
I love the name Alfredo. Perfect.
Alfredo is very good. I love all the fan artwork that we've had of everyone through Finn, Alfredo. I really have just been a big fan, and we've pitched this a while back. I was like, man, I really want a mascot for our team, and then Klinka was like, mascot. I'm like, thank goodness someone else wants this.
Kevin was like, I've been trying for so long.
And just to see it finally come real, and seeing like how hard the design team worked on it, and the community reaction just to seeing Finn and like on screen and everything like that, it's just been awesome, and it really makes me happy that people now, instead of just clinging to like Zelda characters and everything, we have our own unique character that's here that can be through all of our events instead of just Link, Zelda, always talk about them. Like, let's have this character that can travel with us to all of our different style of events, not just Zelda-based events. So,
by the way, Rio, I want to give shout-outs to Kelly. Obviously, the original design of Rio was not done by Kelly, but Kelly basically adopted Rio this year and made Rio who she is now, and I am so grateful. And it was fun because we were having a conversation. Me and Kelly were trying to figure out the name of Rio, and I was going through the list of names I had, and I said River, and Kelly was like, "Wait, MC, why not Rio?" Which of course, River, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's it, that's it right there." And so then we had been human companion, you know, and I think we have a lot more like room to figure out what they're going to be in the future, and that's what makes me excited.
MC loves storytelling, as everyone knows. He's a big storyteller, so we'll see what adventures lie Finn, Rio, Alfredo going forward with our next.
And in fact, we still have one story yet untold, so there's still time on that, my friends.
Stories untold.
I didn't give a proper announcement, so I'm going to extend the deadline for this donation war 5 more minutes. So exactly at 2:35, we're cutting it off. So okay?
We did get a 7777 donation from Jant for the headphone warning emote to add on to that.
Headphones.
Does that put it into the lead?
I don't know.
No, because the other one was headphone jamming out. This is headphone warning.
Headphone warning.
I think we're going to adapt the jam since we already have a jam.
Combine them.
Oh, so combine Finn tunes with headphone warning. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What,
Yes, that
Liz,
does put it.
can you crunch the numbers for us, Liz?
Yes, that did put it into the lead at 108.87.
Fantastic. So if you're a fan of the lime, you gotta donate a little bit more, my friend.
Bring me the lime.
Jump in the lime, rock your body. Okay, I believe you. I'm just wanting to sing right now.
I know we have a lot of people to thank, and again, we're not probably going to get to thank everybody. I didn't make a list or anything, but I want to give huge shout-outs to Danny and Basunify, who worked overtime on all of the musical themes you've heard throughout Side Quest: A Fantastic Journey, from the intro and all of the storybook sketch scenes where we're done with about those two, and there's still music you haven't heard from them, so I'm not going to say too much about that. But they are amazing, and they knocked out the part. You know, last time they made Finn's theme, and we're starting to have more leitmotifs that are ours, which is kind of cool. It's fun.
I just want to say I don't think I've talked to my husband in like, I think I called him once this marathon, and at 3 minutes in, he's like, I just gotta go. I gotta get this music done.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
He's been working really hard.
Does that mean I spoke to your husband more than you did? Because I went golfing with
probably.
him?
Yeah, probably. I think he's in chat. He can probably confirm.
Oh, that makes me feel bad.
It's okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I know I'm forgetting that I really want to thank, but everyone who did bumpers, thank you for all the amazing bumpers and putting the time and the energy into doing those. I want to give personal big shout outs to Junie. I love Junie. And if you love Junie, press 1 in chat. Junie keeps me sane. I know it keeps MC sane as well, so big personal shout outs to Junie right there.
Especially if you didn't see the bumper by Junie, which was a Link dancing, go back and watch it. It was one of those bumpers that I watched all the way through. No breaks. I was like, this is it. This is the peak. We've reached it. It's all downhill from here, folks. I hope not. So think it. Do you want to build a set?
Yeah.
I want to build a destructible set so bad. I've been talking about it for 2 years now. I want to do a Eric Andre show.
I mean, Jiggy and I already started talking about it, so.
I want to be Eric Andre and just take a hammer and smack a table. That's what I really want to do.
You want to destroy a table on your own terms, not on Jackson's terms.
Not on Jackson's terms, no. I want to be more chaotic while interviewing, because I love interviewing, and I feel I am just as chaotic when it comes to like interviews and stuff like that. So I feel like that'd be a pretty good fit that I want to do.
Donations?
Yeah, we got some hot donations coming in. Mia Moore donated $250.
Oh my
Thanks.
Oh!
Sending love to you all. Thanks for another fun marathon. Also, headphones sounds cute.
Wow, that's a big push for headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, folks, we have like a minute left, so get your donations in now if you want an emote.
And then MJ Evans donated 2013 to go to the Finn emote that was at 100, so the lime.
Yep.
Yeah, lime.
Jump in the line.
And then Finn is awesome donated $1 and said, I think it cannot be overstated how amazing everyone in Kinstone is. Could I ask going forward, will we have Zeldathon and side quest events? Will we have 2 Zeldathons a year again?
Only time will tell. All I will tell you is we have hotels booked through winter 2023. So
Yeah, and I can tell you this much. Yeah, like we don't necessarily know what side quest is going to become yet either. That's been something we've been discussing.
Yes.
Whether it would be in person or just online, like that, we haven't really figured that out yet, so we can't really say.
72 hours sounds nice.
72 sounds okay. And then the return of live events, since we did one, we really want to try to do Piece of Heart events again, and we're already planning and talking and trying to get that set up. So we do have a lot of stuff coming up that we want to plan. Obviously, we're waiting to see how the rest of the world is, but live events coming to you soon at some point.
Any other donations in there?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna. So we're hitting the timer now. So I'm gonna get a count of 10 for the formal cutoff. This is your lag PayPal processing. When my fingers go away, so do your chances.
Do the emotes, like the stretch goals, do those continue?
Yeah, they continue.
Those continue. Okay.
Because I'm not done talking. All right.
Okay.
Finn, headphone warning. That's official. Put it down.
Fin. Spin. Oh, I want Finn spin.
Finn spin.
Yeah, is he spinning? Because we can have animated ones. I just want Finn spinning.
Oh man.
We're gonna spin the fin.
We have animated emote opportunities too.
Spin.
Hey, how about this?
It's like I want this right now. I can make it.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm adding it at 77,000, so we have like something in between. Donate now, and because like we're gonna stop this segment in like 20 minutes, so hurry up. Guys, okay.
Donate now.
I'm gonna be real with you. We were talking about like, hey, what are we gonna do for the finale? And I said, I don't know. I'm creative bankrupt is what I said to response. I'm like, I'm done. There, 77,000 Finn spin.
Creative bankruptcy.
Yeah, I have creative bankruptcy now. We the Kinstone team, we have a director meeting on Saturday night, and then we have a team meeting on Sunday afternoon, and then goodbye, MC. I don't know how many other people going goodbye, but there's at least a week where I'm gone.
Saturday, I'm gonna stop, do the director meeting, and I'm driving back across the country. So
I think I might try actually going goodbye this time.
You might try to take a little break.
I haven't done that before.
Please take a break. Please take a break.
I don't know how to take a break. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna try.
Prizes.
Oh, that too. The prizes. I'm gonna try, but I mean, we'll see how many days I get.
I guarantee you, we're gonna be like three days into this 1 week break, and Clinket's gonna like have like a text document that's pre-prepared. She's like, I'm not gonna send it now. I'm not. I have a text document prepared.
my brain was. I was sitting there, and MC's like, "You're all right." I'm like, I'm thinking to put everything on paper. He's like, "That's what I'm doing right now." So I'm just like,
yeah, I have a 3-page Google document. You know.
Oh yeah, I guess last time I thought up I came up with the whole side quest theme idea, and then our first meeting back was like, okay, here's everything. Here's like my mouth dump of everything.
Yeah. Which is why we're doing one meeting before we break, just so we get our brains while they're fresh, and then break.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, man. This has been an amazing event, and I'm just happy that everybody has done such a great job. I'm glad the community has come and rallied around it, even though we're not playing all Zelda. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that everybody has found enjoyment, because I think that there's a lot to love, and I think that when we get to do a non-Zelda marathon in person, I think that people are going to love them even more. What? Oh! I don't hear the sound, but it's going on!
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
I had to switch over. Oh my god!
We're less than $100 away from Alfredo!
Alfredo!
Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh goodness! Clinket, read it! What does it say?
It doesn't say anything. It just says some dollars donated $1,700.
Oh my! All right, you gotta read it in dinosaur language.
It felt like I was reading hex codes. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like I was reading hex codes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and then also thank you, Daydonna, for the 511.
Oh, there you go. All the emotes. Rio, Finspin, Alfredo, they're coming to a Twitch near you. As soon as we can get artists to make them.
Finspin, let's go, Finspin.
Oh, gracious. Wow.
Yes, that was 10101 from Mia Moore saying, Alfredo! Oh. And then another 511 from another dollar.
Well, gracious. Our box of incentives is empty, and I'm just going to hide it
Awesome.
because I'm creatively bankrupt. I have nothing else for you. Get rid of it. Fade. There, it's gone.
Wow,
Sure.
that's insane.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your donation.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like, we really appreciate
Wait, that's
that.
a button 17 press. I don't have button 17. Button 17 isn't here.
It's an
What do I do?
storage unit.
I know what to do.
Nowhere.
Hold on. I need to wipe this. It's all filthy. Anyways, here we go. Hold on. All right. Now that I have created a button 17, I will now press it for your entertainment. Okay.
Do it.
Do not press that button. There you go. I pressed button 17 for your entertainment. I didn't know this was a music segment. Fine, let's change the title to Dolphin Talk Shows to music. Do we have anything?
Oh my god, there's spinning fin.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
I think I want to make an actual animated one where he's like rotating in a 3D. But that's a good temporary fin spin for right now.
Yeah, like the one 6 has.
Yeah. Wait. The one with 6 has. What?
She just posted.
She just posted it in chat.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, like that. But. Okay. Well, I'm glad we have fin spin now. Do we have anything else we want to say? I'm out.
Nothing. I mean, we really touched on everything, and I know we're very excited to go back in person, and we have a lot of big ideas and plans for that, and hopefully everyone's excited for whatever is to come for our next event. But we're as a team, we're very excited. Please follow all of our social media: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, maybe
YouTube. Yeah, we have Facebook.
Use our YouTube. Please check out some of our videos. All the highlights will be up. All the segments will be up.
If you want more Zeldathon content, we stream here like multiple times per week. We might have a little bit of a break while we're resetting, but we'll be back in July, no problem.
Yes.
Anything
you might
else?
see some of us on here. Woo!
Anything else? We good?
I think we're good.
I think we're Gucci.
Good?
Oh, Gucci. Ooh, Gucci.
We're Gucci.
Gucci.
Okay, well then that's it. I'm going to play the credits and stop the music. Thank you all for watching Side Quest, A Fantastic Journey. I just wonder how the journey is going to end for Finn. Why don't we find out? Bye, everyone!